John Kohler with OKRaw.com. You can see here, I'm cutting up coconuts. So I have a machete here, and I have coconuts, and I have a unique situation. Usually when I go to tropical places such as Florida and Hawaii, I'm allowed to bring back the coconuts whole. And I love doing that. Sometimes I'll carve up the coconuts to actually weigh less, so actually I can fit more. But today I'm actually in Puerto Rico, and this is a U.S. territory, and they have the USDA, and they allow you to bring coconuts back. It's on the approved list. But what they don't tell you on the approved list, you can't just bring a coconut in the husk. You need to actually shave it down. So what I've been doing is shaving it down into just the brown coconut. Actually, these are white inside, that you're all familiar with the hairs. So I'm going to show you how to do that and how easy it is. I've been listening to music here over on my laptop, Pandora.com, great website, and I've been averaging about 1 coconut per song. A little bit more, a little bit less, and you got to take your time so you don't want to cut yourself. Definitely sharp knives. So the technique I've used, I've opened over a dozen already, and I got, I don't know, about another 50 to go. We'll see how far I go tonight. But what we have to do here, there's definitely a technique to it. So what I do is I'll explain as I go. We're going to cut off the bottom, make it flat, cut off the top, make it flat. Then we're going to basically put lines in all the way around. And then we're going to dig out right where the eyes are. And that is like the master key that basically once you get all that stuff out near the eyes, then you could literally pull the coconut husk off and you would just get the nice ball. So if any of you have another way to do this, and these are not the old mature coconuts that I know you can impale and twist and get the husk off real easy, but these are the younger coconuts, so you need to be really careful with these and not hit it too hard. I already actually had to drink a couple because they won't make the trip back as I crack the shell. So this is the best technique I found to get the younger coconut husk off. And so let's go for it. So first we're going to take the machete and chop off the front and back. So that's the bottom, carved off the bottom. Now we're going to do the top, and always hold your hand away from the machete. And I'm using a pallet actually for my chopping block because we didn't have a nice stump. And I found somebody was throwing this away, lined the floor with some cardboard so it doesn't get too messy, although you can see pieces everywhere. So there you have it. You see I shaved off the bottom and the top. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on its side and literally, let's see, from the top down, I'm going to go in and then cut it and making it like lines all the way up and down the coconut. Because this is going to aid in getting the husk off when you're literally going to pull the husk off. Of course you could use the machete to shave it down, but it doesn't look as neat as this way. And they have to do this somehow for the coconuts they import. So if anybody knows out there, post a video response. I'd love it. So as you can see, we put lines all the way around the coconut, from the bottom to the top, up through the major husk. Now what we're going to do is turn it over to where the eyes are, which is the top of the coconut, where the usually the stem is. The stem end. This is where the stem end is, up on this side. Now what we're going to do is take the tip of the knife and very carefully put it in there and just try to dig out all the fibers in there. And this is the key that releases all the, once you get this keyway out and you get to near the end, basically it releases the fibers and you can literally pull the husk off. Otherwise it's very difficult. And I'm no coconut expert. Coconuts are my favorite food. And you may ask, hey man, why are you taking these coconuts back from Puerto Rico when you can just buy them in California for, $1.50? Well, you know what? Coconuts are my favorite food, and for those of you that haven't had fresh coconuts, it's a world of difference. It tastes a lot better And you know, I'm cuckoo for coconuts. So we're turning it and we're taking out all the fibers and hairs, and you can see this is kind of what's coming out here. These are the fibers that's coming out while I'm doing this. And I think I'm almost about ready here. All right, we're pretty good. So I'll bring this up close up on the camera. So we basically took all the hairs out and we have it all lines all the way down. We took off the bottom and the top. And now this is the fun part, you know. This is why I got some muscles here. So literally you just take it and use your grip, and it comes off in whole pieces like that. Now we're gonna go to the next section. Yeah, like that. This is so much fun. I don't like to go to the gym. I like to get real world exercise. Taking husk off coconuts. Oh yeah, look at that. All right, so there you go. There you have it, husk the coconut with the machete and my bare hands. So this is John Kohler with OKRaw.com. All right, so here's the update. This is all the coconut shreds, and I took 2 loads already down in the garbage. This is all the coconut shreds that were made, or all the husks that were made from shelling my coconuts. So here's all my hard work. Coconuts in the door, and lots of coconuts on the shelf there. I didn't count them, but I started with definitely, I bought 40, you probably had at least 10, probably started with at least 50. So it's taken me a while to do all this, and I love these guys. These guys are just like, oh, so cute. Look at these little small guys, so cute.